my wonderful Aries. Welcome to your December 2017 tarot reading. This reading is going to be a general sort of life purpose, career, dreams reading, and it's going to focus on the energy around what's going on in December and in terms of what you can do to sort of check in and see, are you on the right path? Are you doing the things that really bring you joy? Those kinds of things. So let's take a look and we'll see what kind of energy there is for Aries. And this is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So you can take a look at those if you know what your Moon and Rising sign is. Outside of if Aries is your sun sign, there's a link in the description below that you can look to discover sort of what your other signs are. Because sometimes, you know, we look at things from a general perspective, and we need more than just what our sun sign is. So there's usually something else there that sort of tips the scale in terms of what's really going on for us. I also wanted to let you know that I do have my own readings scheduled down below. There's a link that you can select if you're looking for a private reading that is specific to your particular situation. So let's take a look and see what's going on for Aries in December. I wanted to thank all of you for your wonderful comments, for supporting me, for sharing my videos. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so you know when readings are being uploaded. I sometimes announce when I have specials going on in terms of private readings, those kinds of things. So let's see what's going on for Aries in December. Let's make sure you're on track and things you might need to know about. Okay. Okay, Aries, the first card that you've got is the Two of Cups. Now, in terms of life purpose and goals and dreams, the Two of Cups is reminding you to be connected to your heart. Cups are very much about emotions, but they're also about building relationships. And so the Two of Cups is about recognizing what you need in terms of working relationships, in terms of situations and people that you would want to share. If you've got a business of your own and you're looking at those kinds of things, who would be the right person to partner with in those kinds of things. And so, you know, this is really about recognizing, I think that the start of any good partnership or relationship first comes from self-knowledge, self-awareness, and certainly about knowing what's important to you. And so you're, you know, as an opening card in December, Aries, you're being asked to kind of reflect on that part. So where are you? What in terms of what you need and what you want and where you want to go, what is it specifically that is important to you? Okay, so stay connected to that, recognize it. Let's see what sort of what comes up in terms of potentials or a challenge that that you might have to face in terms of really being connected to that. So the Muse of Pentacles, okay, and the Muse of Pentacles is inspiration, new ideas. So this is very much about potential opportunity for you to be connected to this, to be making the correct choices. And Pentacles is very much about our physical world. So it's about, you know, our home, our finances, our jobs, our careers. It may be, you know, you're in business for yourself. And there's an opportunity in December for some new ideas that are actually going to transform and move you in a new direction. And so you can see that she's sort of got her hands open. And so you're being reminded to stay connected to what's important to you. So what's important to your authentic self. And this is some potential energy that is there for you in December to really embrace that. So two very exciting cards to get started and to know that you're on the right path, that you're maybe you felt that there were some things that you tried and weren't working out, and so this is really going to help you to sort of get focused and move forward. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Got some more clarification on these cards. Oh, interesting. Another Muse card. The Muses, you know, I started changing our readings over to the monthly reading into one of life purpose and things like that. And all of a sudden the Muses are starting to pop up, and I think that that is indicative of the fact that so many of us need some inspiration and need to be able to look at things in a way that helps to know we're headed in the right direction. And you know, the Muse of Swords is, you can see there's water. Swords are very much connected to our thinking mind, to our thoughts, and you can see that the sword is rising up. And so this is very much about an opportunity for some new ideas. And a different way of looking at things. So there may have been, for some of you, Aries, there may be some of you that are currently in a role, a job, a role within an organization, maybe in terms of working on your own business, or, you know, working in terms of doing things that really fill your heart in terms of community service, whatever it is that, that really is something that you want to be doing, you're not really there, okay? And so I think that's why the Two of Cups came up, is that, you know, it's about reminding you to be connected to that and to recognize it. And both of these Muse cards are very much about changing some of your thinking in order to really embrace this, okay? So I think that, you know, for some of you that there may be a change coming, something that you've maybe been thinking about, or that you recognize that you're going to need to do, so that you can say that you can feel that you're connected to what you really want to be doing with your life. Okay, so let's get some more clarification here. Definitely focusing on, you know, on some new ideas and new ways of thinking of things. Let's see what else. Oh, the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is a strength and something, Aries, that maybe you don't recognize that you have, but this sense of intuition. So there's been things going on, and you've had a sense that there change is needed, and this card is here to validate that sense for you and to recognize that you can start trusting your intuition more. That's not necessarily a strong suit. That's probably not your first go-to, but your intuition is really going to help you to make some of these changes that are going to help you sort of stay aligned with your purpose and really help you to expand on that. So so a real invitation to be connected to your intuition, to start listening to that gut reaction, or that sort of little whisper of your spirit that comes in. You know, it's sort of like some of that self-talk, and I'm not talking about the critic. We all have the inner critic. That's not your intuition, but the one that just sort of says, you know, we could be doing something so much better. You could be doing something, you know, maybe you came across someone that was doing something that you really loved and would love to be doing. So it's that little voice that says, you know, oh, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be great? And you need to start paying attention to that, okay? So let's see what else we got. Okay, so one of the things that that you're going to need to focus on is stepping away from the busy. So Aries, you've got lots of responsibility, you've got lots of things that you feel that need to be done, and you're getting kind of exhausted. You know, we're heading into December, the end of the year, and it's like, oh my God, you really need a break. And so this card is encouraging you to do that. You can see she's stepping away from the castle. Her sword is down, so she's not on duty anymore, and enough. okay? And so Aries, it's going to be important for you in December to take some downtime and really sort of recharge, okay? That's important energy, and that's something that's going to be beneficial for you. It's hard to be able to keep going, to expand, to do all the things that you might like to do when you're so worn out. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh, December is the month of invitations. Okay, so so Aries, you're going to get invited out to celebrate. This card's coming up a lot, and I guess it's not surprising with the holidays, holiday season that is kind of upon us between now and the end of the year. And but this is going to be a really special invitation. This is going to be one that celebrates something that is sort of an achievement, and it's going to be something that you're going to find inspiring. So, you know, look at all of the invitations that come your way, and there's going to be one in particular that really sort of piques your interest, because it's something that that you really connect with, that you connect with on a sort of a spirit and a soul connection level. It's something that is perhaps maybe something that you would like to be doing, or it's just something that you really find fulfilling. It's you know, whether it be a concert of some type, music of some type, a show, a play, a celebration, but it's something that is going to really connect with you deeply. And so Aries, make time for that, because there's energy in that for you that's really going to be beneficial. So don't be Scrooge. Don't stay home, and do decide to go to that, okay? There's some real joy there for you. Okay. The Healer of Cups. So one of the things that this is talking about is that that you're going to need to look after filling up your own cup, okay? So you've been very busy, and you've been making time looking after other people, and one of the things that you need to do is to make sure you're recharging, and I think that goes really hand in hand with taking that time off. Taking some time away from the busy, the crazy, and actually recognizing what it is that helps to fill your cup. So, you know, for so many of us, there are different things that help to recharge us, and Aries, this is very much about recognizing what it is that you need. So, you know, whether it's quiet time, whether it's, you know, activity of a certain sort, but whatever it is that helps to recharge you, that's something you definitely need to make time for in December. And one of the other things, this is just coming now very strongly, I'm getting this sense, is that in December, one of the things you need to do for yourself is celebrate your successes, okay? So aside from an invitation, which is still there, I just got a very strong sense, Aries, that you need to look at and recognize your own successes. So even if things haven't been going very well right now, it's important for you to recognize how far you've come, okay? So please make time to do that. That was a very strong message that I was receiving, and is really important for you, okay? I think that you get so busy you forget to recognize all of the small things that you've achieved, and that you need to be able to be reminded of that. And so it's a good time for you to do that as we sort of round up this year and head into the new year, is to recognize all of your wonderful gifts, all of the things that you have achieved, that you're hanging in there, that you're continuing to move forward, and that's just so important, and you need to give yourself credit for that, okay? Let's see what else we've got. Okay, well, you've got 3 of the 4 Muse cards. This is the Muse of Cups, and it's about playfulness and enjoyment. And really, Aries, I'm getting this really strong message for you in December is that you really need to focus on play and letting go and having some fun. And that really, the making time for that is really going to help you to continue to move forward and be on the right path, to be connected to your dreams. You're an amazing trailblazer. You can do so much. You've got amazing energy to achieve things. And what you don't make time for often is quiet, downtime, playfulness, and recognizing all of the things that you've succeeded at. And so Aries, December is going to be a good month for you to do that. It's going to be important in terms of you staying on track with your life purpose, in order for you to feel that you're living your own authentic life. So make time for play. Make sure that you're staying connected to your intuition, and fill your own cup. Like, look after yourself. Do some of those things that are beneficial in terms of that. And all of these things will certainly help you to succeed as you move forward. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous month. Take gentle care, and I'll connect with you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.